pick your teams and pick your players, to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags back here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. $49 Panini football mixer here. $49 Panini football mixer, number 1 random teams with J.J. McCarthy helmet. The McCarthy helmet is already labeled and put in the cabinet. That one is going to Captain Morgan 007 there, winning the McCarthy helmet. Congratulations on that. But let's go ahead and get started here. We got Optic Retail, Clearly Donruss, Panini Contenders, and Score Football here. 3 hobby boxes plus the downtown uptown chase. Let's get started. I do still have 6 breaks open for the evening. Big discounts in the Topps high-end mixer with Tribute, Museum. We got Topps Chrome Black in there, Inception, and Triple Threads. No problem. No problem, Matthew. Congratulations, buddy. Yeah, so we got that one. It looks like 10 spots left in the Topps baseball, not Topps, because it does have Panini in there as well, but the baseball value mixer number 2 with the Brooks Lee bat giveaway. Try to win yourself a Brooks Lee autograph debut bat there. Looks like 18 left in Mosaic basketball, 28 left in Topps Chrome UFC, 10 left in credentials, and then 6 left in the late night Topps signature class. Like I was telling everyone earlier, grab a spot in that. There's only 6 spots left. It's only $29 a spot. That's a spot you grab, you go to bed, and you check out the next morning to see if you hit a Jaden Daniels or a Drake May or a Bo Nix or a Caleb Williams auto. Because for $29 at a chance at some of those guys, I think that's a no-brainer right there. Real cheap option there for if you wanted to chase one of those bigger name QB autos. Yeah. Otherwise, let's get started. I know, right? I was pretty disappointed, Bizzle. I was pretty disappointed, buddy. I was looking to rip a lot of Bowman today with you guys. Keon Coleman play action. There's our first stars is Quentin Johnston. And we got Jacob Counting, Blue Stars, 49ers. It was a very underwhelming. It was a very underwhelming $13,000. As hard as it is to say that. Pat Fryermuth. Either way, it was $13,000, and I'm very happy for the person. Keon Coleman, Blue Stars. And there's a little rookie recruits, Jaden Daniels. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. Oh, I had a lot of Bowman in store. We were going to bust out some jumbo half casers. Michael Mayer. There is Trey Benson, Blue Stars. We were going to bust out some fun stuff for you guys today, but we'll save it. Curtis Samuel. Cortland Sutton. Roma Dunze. Kind of like that. It was kind of like that box right there. Very underwhelming. Oh, my nose is itching. Let's hit some points. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, smart guy. I see you got a bunch of spots in that baseball. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, we got some fun stuff for the National. We'll be live from the PSA booth for a couple breaks. Yeah, we got some fun stuff in store. Possibly some guests. Possibly some special guests. We'll have to wait and see. 27 down in that baseball mixer. Looks like just 3 spots left. Yep, 3 left. All right, 25 score football here. Ashton Genty. There is 53 out of 250, Bucky Irving. Got like hiccups. Or not hiccups, just like some gas. Good. I'm good now. And first auto is going to be Will Johnson. Actually a real nice player. He was a good player there at Michigan. Will Johnson going to be our first auto. Cardinals going to Superman. Bizzle guest appearance? Possibly. There is 16 out of 50 Alec Pierce on the gold. Colts. Smart Guy Sports. Geno Smith. I forgot he was a Raider. 35 out of 50. 35 out of 50 there, gold. That is 100 out of 250, Brandon Fisk. Rams. It does. That does look odd for sure. And nice. Brian Robinson Jr. on the gold there. 42 out of 50. Commanders going to Tay Bear. Ashton Genty. $17 out of 100. That one was 18, so our new low number is Matthew Stafford in the Rams. And we are all full on the Topps random. We'll get that one randomed off at the end of this break. So just need to work on that high-end mixer. Need to work on that high-end mixer. Some big discounts. There's Cam Ward. And gold. Nice. Trevor Etienne. Trevor Etienne, 25 out of 50. 25 out of 50. Trevor Etienne in the Panthers. Travis's younger brother. Sounds good, Bizzle. Have a good night, buddy. Panthers going to the real DR. The real Travis Hunter. Still should have one more auto. And it is Isaiah Bond. Isaiah Bond. NFL. Where's Isaiah Bond? Did he not go to the NFL? I might have to look him up because we don't have an NIL spot. Let me finish this. Michael Vick, 1. Falcons, 1 out of 35. There's our new low number. You're obviously not going to beat that one. Just hoping to tie it. Falcons. Falcons going to Sandman. All right, let me look up Isaiah Bond quick. All right, where's my mouse? Los Angeles Chargers signed. Isaiah Bond is an All-American wide receiver. He played college football at the Texas Longhorns. As of 2 days ago, Bond is with the Chargers. Yeah, I see that as of 2 days ago. Was he not drafted? Worm, was he not drafted? Yeah, I see that he was signed just 2 days ago. just weird. Everything is coming up still that he's with Texas. Isaiah Bond goes undrafted. All right, well, I guess it's going to go to the Chargers. That is 15. That'll go to the Chargers. We'll just set that to the side. All right, 2 boxes left. Let's do clearly. 7 left in the high-end mixer. All right, here we go. Latu on the pink. There is Jalen Wright, Terrion Arnold, and our auto little Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler, 24 out of 75. The Saints. The Saints. Saints are going to Cywolf. Jonathan Brooks. There's J.J. McCarthy. Bomb Squad. Terry Bradshaw. Will Shipley. Trey Benson. And Audric Estime. That is 87 out of 199. Jordan Travis and Jalen Polk to wrap up that box. Get all of the rookies sleeved up quick. Appreciate it, smart guy. Was that the baseball one? We'll be running that random here after this last box, or after the recap, we'll run the random for that baseball. Oh, looks like the football is full too for the end of the night. I'm not as worried about that one. I can run that random later. So just the 4 open breaks now. Last box here. Let's see something big. First auto is going to be Chris Braswell. Chris Braswell, the Buccaneers. Man, that's the second time tonight we've done it. How nasty is that? 79 out of 99, J.J. McCarthy. Getting the helmet and getting the autograph card to go with it. Just like earlier tonight, we had the Brooks Lee bat with the Brooks Lee patch auto. Captain Morgan Matthew, you still watching? J.J. McCarthy, 79 out of 99. That's a beauty right there. That's a big card. Then we have Javon Foster, the Jags. Just like earlier tonight, we had the Brooks Lee bat. The Brooks Lee bat with the Brooks Lee patch auto. Tyler Davis. Rams. That is 29 out of 149, Trey McBride. And next auto is going to be J.D. Bertrand. J.D. Bertrand there for the Falcons. Numbered one there was McBride out of 149, Cardinals. And, oh man, what a break. What a break for the Vikings. How about contenders to Canton? 37 out of 50, little Chris Carter. Oh, wow, what a break, Matthew. Chris Carter on card, Canton auto. What a break. And the helmet. My goodness. And then we got a little Tila, 5 out of 10. That's sweet, too, for the Jaguars. 5 out of 10. And that is going to wrap us up. Well, Vikings stole the show on that one. Vikings stole the show on that one. Congratulations there. So, yeah, 7 left. Let's go ahead and go 5 off Mosaic Basketball. Actually, I'll just wait till after. Let's get those randoms run. All right. Jaden Daniels, Trey Benson, Michael Mayer, Cortland Sutton, Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnson, Jacob Counting. Will Johnson, Geno Smith, Alec Pierce, and Rashad White. Latu, JJ, Terry Bradshaw, and Audric. Trey McBride, J.D. Bertrand, Tyler Davis, Javon Foster, and Chris Braswell. And the Chargers there on the Isaiah Bond auto. And Hall Pass, 5 out of 10, Trevor Lawrence. Spencer Rattler auto out of 75. Brian Robinson Jr. out of 50. Trevor Etienne out of 50. And now we are road tripping. All right, starting off with our high number first is the 17 out of 100 Matthew Stafford, and then 100 out of 250 Brandon Fisk. The Rams going to Tay Bear. We got the low serial number 1 out of 35 Michael Vick. Michael Vick and the Falcons going to Sandman. And money mid hit of the break. What a break it was. Chris Carter out of 50 and J.J. McCarthy out of 99. 2 beauties right there. Going to Captain Morgan. There you go, Matthew. All right. Let me go ahead and get the 2 random set. Let's get them both done. So just give me a minute. My neck's getting tired from looking up, that's for sure. All right, so there is the mega box. There is the baseball value. Let me grab my YouTube link. Put that into both breaks. Switch you guys over to the desktop. All right, for this one, remember that whoever gets the Twins will be getting the bat as well. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. Going 6 rounds, good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And final round, 6. Oh, gold down to Smart Guy Sports. Twins going to Blake C. So there's that one. Oh, gold down to Smart Guy there with the Yankees. So now let's go ahead and do that football. All right, we got Smart Guy down to Smart Guy. Smart Guy, we got a Smart Guy sandwich here. Dice roll 4 or higher, going 9 rounds. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and final round, 9. Smart Guy down to Smart Guy. There is Smart Guy with the 49ers down to Smart Guy with the Vikings. All right, that is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone. As always, like I said, we got 6, 18, 24, and 10 left. We are almost full for the night, and I will be back here in about 15 minutes with the next break. Thanks, everyone.